Y'all make some noise! The floor is yours, my brother.
Thank you for that warm round of applause. I just want to do two things. First, give it up for Vanessa and Steve for putting on this great show. This wouldn't be possible. Give it up for Brandon for being bold as a lion and giving his testimony. I'm not going to hold you up because I know y'all want to get back to the wrestling action, but I want you to hear my heart. Proverbs 22:6 says, train up a child in the way they should go, and they will never depart from it. Who's in, talking to the kids, who's 9 years old or older in here? Just raise your hand. Let's say, I would say 9 to about 15. Okay. No adults. I see adults. Okay. I know sometimes it's hard to listen to your parents, but if you listen to them, it'll keep you from dealing with a lot of stuff of the world. The reason why they're overprotective is because they know what's out there. So you gotta listen to them. Now, originally I'm from Orlando, and I was born in 1978. Good year. So I was raised in the 80s. I wanted to be smarter than the average bear, as smooth as Snagglepuss, and just a regular kid, you know, jumped in the water hose, rode my bike, hung outside till the street light came on. Just a regular kid, but you know, sometimes God does things. Sometimes He does things in your life that you don't understand, but it's always for your good. From what I remember of that night, I was laying in bed, getting ready, going to sleep, getting ready to go, because I was in the second grade at this time. So I remember, from what I remember of that night, I remember waking up to hearing my mother sick in the bathroom. And when I say she was sick, I'm talking about to the point where it woke me up out of the sleep. So I got up and I ran in there to see what was going on. And she was throwing up. And she held her hand up when I ran in there. Before I could even get out, what's wrong? She held her hand up and told me to point. And I know what that point meant. That point meant, get your butt back to bed. So I did that, not knowing that this was going to be my last night seeing her. Not knowing that this was going to be the last time I was going to be able to sit in the bed with her and talk to her. Not knowing that this was her second time dealing with cancer. So I didn't know these things, but she knew them. And she called me in after she was done. She was sitting in the bed, she called me to sit next to her. And my mom believed in God. She believed in God with her whole heart. And I remember what she told me, but it didn't hit me till I was older. She said, always put God first. You might run away from God for a little while, but He always brings you back. She said, don't give your dad too much trouble because you're just like me and I know you're going to give it to him. You're going to give him trouble because you're a free spirit. Always say your prayers. Love people when it's hard. When they're mad at you. When they're unlovable. Love people. She prayed over me, and she hugged me for what seemed like forever. But I didn't understand at the time what was going on. She was saying her goodbyes because I was her only son. And she loved me. She loved me. She kept me like a mother bird under her wing. She could protected me as much as she could. I woke up that morning and said goodbye like I always said. In school, second grade, you know, the usual things a second grader does. Lunch, PE, schoolwork. Probably not in that order, but you get the picture. Now I know people say that you feel stuff. I felt weird, but I didn't know what that feeling was until I started walking home, which I usually walk home with my friends. But this day was different. I walked home by myself. And I could tell there was something different because usually my dad would have his garage open, listening to music and stuff. And it was shut down. I came in, and my dad was sitting on the couch, and he said, "Your mother died." Now, when I tell you my world came to a crashing halt, but like I said, God knows what you need when you need it. He'll always supply your needs. He'll always put people in your life that will never replace your mother, but will do a job to help raise you. Saying all that, I'm going to say this. If you don't know who God is, He knows who you are. He knows every hair on your head, everything you've done, everything you're going to do. All you have to do is cast your cares on Him, and God will do the rest. Thank you. Amen.
Y'all give it up for my man right here.